Hello, I'm Everest Tall, and you're gonna die. I'm gonna die. We're all gonna die. All dead. This is an undeniable fact. Now, this past year, two deaths happened, which really struck me as far as the idea of legacy and what we leave behind after we die. What's the physical history that we leave behind, and what is the legacy and the influence? The two deaths were Leonard Cohen and David Bowie. Both musicians knew that they were on their way out and created amazing last statement albums. These two last statements are they're just really fascinating to me and really deep and really beautiful. And being such a fan and having a good understanding of both of them, it was a real gift. This led me on a tangent, thinking about last statements of makers and artists and just people in general. And I fell into this vortex of Titian. Titian was a Venetian painter, 16th century, died, no one's really sure how old he was, between 80 and 100. And he created one last final painting for his tomb as he knew that he was dying. A big painting of the Pieta, and there's Sophia in it, and there's Moses in it, and it's just freaking colossal. It's great. And I became obsessed with this last Titian and the whole idea of Titian making something for his own grave and thinking about his own mortality. And this is the last thing I'm going to do. Titian was the big boss, the big fucking daddy of Venetian painting, commissions, public works, rock star. And he lived forever. He was like a force. He was Venetian painting. So what is the last statement of a great epic moment in the history of mankind? What is it? And how do you make the last statement of this great life? So I decided I was going to go to Venice for my 43rd birthday. And I have friends out in northern Italy, in Vicenza, and it was an amazing trip. So I was in Venice, and I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea what Venice was, how it would affect me, and just the complete and total freak out I would have. So I went to the academy and I had a complete and total freak out. I lost my shit. Not because of the last Titian, but because there's a Gorgeone Tempest there, the Gorgeone Tempest. Now, the Gorgeone Tempest it's a strange painting. It's the strangest painting. It was, I think, 1508 it was painted. Gorgeone, great master, not a lot of paintings survive. He painted it as a commission for a very wealthy nobleman. Now, the thing about the Tempest is that there's no religious iconographic elements to it. The figures have nothing to do with the Bible. And so it becomes very modern, and it's known as being the first landscape because of that. Now, there's all this speculation of what actually it is. I think I figured it out. And I think that it's an alchemical allegory. I think it's alchemy. And I'm going to do a lecture coming up on alchemy and my thoughts on it. But if you Google the Tempest and just read about it. But if you look, there's two pillars that are standing up just off center of it. And the two pillars are really, really significant. And I'll be talking about the two pillars in a future statement. But what I really wanted to share with you was the complete and total freak out I had in front of these paintings. And I made a couple of little videos of the meltdown. I actually had a complete and total panic attack. I had to go to the bathroom and just to find like a quiet space because I was having this total like moment. And I was wearing a union suit, it was freezing cold. I had to take off all my clothes, and if there was a cold bath, I could have used a cold bath. I was having a total moment just from the overwhelming sensation from these artworks and the beauty of them. So this is the Venice Art Freak Out. Enjoy. So this is the Gorgeone Tempest, the most mysterious and beautiful painting in the entire world, probably the greatest painting ever made in the history of mankind, a cataclysmic high point of mystery and secrets. Amazing. What the fuck is going on in this painting? Literally freaking out, shaking. I can't deal with this. I'm losing my fucking mind. Behind me is the last Titain. Titain painted this for his tomb. There's Titain, old Titain. Now if you notice, his hand's touching Christ's hand, and his beard right there is grazing Christ's shoulder. The beard in this painting represents the artist's brush, his craftsmanship, and his achievement. It's crazy the way this is made. It looks like it's finger painted. The chroma's really light and it's mysterious and just fucking amazing. In the corner there's Moses as a statue. Then there's the incredible Sybil heralding truth. Then there's Mary, Jesus, the dead Christ, Saint Jerome painted the self-portrait of Titain. Above there's an angel and a statue with the crucifixion on top of a lion, which is the, of course, Saint Mark. It's just a miracle. It's a fucking Excuse miracle. The shaky camera. I'm freaking out. This is I thought that Gorgeone was the greatest painting ever made. I think this is I think this is the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life.